When students are learning a new word or concept, instead of using the traditional strategy of looking the word up in the dictionary and writing down the definition, try using the Frayer Model. This simple strategy helps students dig into learning and understand concepts and words more deeply. Extensive research on vocabulary acquisition shows that teachers providing the correct contextual definition in student-friendly language is more beneficial for student learning, followed by numerous opportunities for students to form connections to the new concept using multiple learning pathways. The Frayer Model is an instructional strategy for vocabulary acquisition that allows the teacher to give the definition and provide context, and for students to make connections to the new concept using teacher-directed categories. Although the Frayer Model was originally designed for vocabulary, innovative teachers have adapted it for use with any concept. At its most basic level, the Frayer Model has 4 squares, generally with some space left in the center for the word or concept. Its original conception included the definition, characteristics, examples, and non-examples. However, it is a flexible structure. Other categories could be, but are not limited to, synonyms, antonyms, essential characteristics, non-essential characteristics, visual representations, analogies, a concept map, morphology, and other categories. The Frayer Model is open to many variations. Students can write sentences with the chosen word, but only after they've had time to study the word. Contrary to old school thought, looking up the definition and writing a sentence are not strategies to best serve students. To begin, the teacher will need to select the new word or concept and write a student-friendly definition and use the word in a sentence. The teacher can print out a template for students to use, but paper can easily be folded to make the model. For group work, large poster paper can be used. Index cards are ideal for older students. If this is the first time students are doing the strategy, the teacher needs to model the process with a different word or concept in order for students to reap the most benefit from it. The teacher will now put the word or concept on the board and share the definition. It is important to note that the definition should be shared, not just verbally, but should also be written somewhere to account for students who need to read the concept and not just hear it. The teacher will then direct students to make the model using the paper provided, in groups or individually. They will fold it in half once again, and then in half again to make 4 squares. When students open the paper back up, they will see all of the structural segments for the activity. Students are then instructed to work to generate ideas individually first. Then they are encouraged to share with partners or a group, building the model as they go. The teacher should be walking around, addressing misconceptions and offering support as needed. The teacher should direct the students to work as a class on the same section at a time in order to help pace the activity. Try to think of it as a work in progress, as opposed to a worksheet to complete as homework. Each portion can be addressed on different days. Because it's a work in progress, more ideas can be added as more learning takes place. Some of the best ideas come when each student has his or her own copy, but they've worked on it with a partner or in a small group. The resource can be utilized over and over after its initial creation and saved for notes to interact with and reference back as students solidify their understanding.